Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, your go-to spot for everything Outlander and beyond. If you love plot twists, heart-wrenching drama, and the occasional magical surprise, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because today's breakdown is a wild ride you won't want to miss. Just when we thought we had Outlander all figured out, Season 8 is about to flip everything upside down. Trust me, no one is ready for the bombshells that are coming, especially the jaw-dropping reveal about Faith Fraser that has completely changed the game. One of the biggest shocks heading into Season 8 is the twist surrounding Faith Fraser. Remember Claire's firstborn daughter who tragically died in Season 2? Well, it turns out she might not have actually died after all. Yes, you heard that right, and this changes absolutely everything. This storyline was never part of the books, meaning the show has officially taken us into uncharted waters. Katrina Balfe herself described this cliffhanger as fascinating because it opens up a whole new world of questions, setting the perfect stage for the final season. Season 8 is shaping up to be a deeply emotional journey for Claire. It's like reopening an old wound she thought had long healed. And if you think that's the only heartbreak ahead, brace yourself. There's more. Following the story from Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone, Jamie's life will be hanging by a thread. In the books, he is gravely wounded during a battle and left for dead. Claire finds him, but even her medical skills may not be enough this time. This could be where Claire's deeper, possibly magical abilities come into play, abilities that Diana Gabaldon has hinted at for years. If the show leans into this, it could completely transform how we see Claire's character. Would you want to see Claire tap into something mystical to save Jamie? Or do you think it would be a step too far for Outlander? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Sadly, not all familiar faces will return. Jenny Fraser Murray won't be appearing in Season 8. Co-showrunner Matthew B. Roberts explained that with only 10 episodes left, they had to focus on stories directly impacting Jamie and Claire. While I understand the decision, it still feels like a big loss since Jenny has always been such a crucial part of Jamie's life. Another curveball? Diana Gabaldon hasn't finished writing the final book yet. This means the show has to create its own ending, and we all know from past TV disasters, cough Game of Thrones cough, how risky that can be. Diana confirmed that the series finale will differ from the books, and Sam Heughan promised an epic, emotional conclusion that will leave us stunned. Honestly, I'm not emotionally prepared. Are you? And of course, the Revolutionary War is about to explode into full chaos. Jamie, Claire, Ian, and William are all deeply involved, and history tells us this war was devastating. William, in particular, will face major struggles with his shattered identity. I'm especially nervous about what could happen if he and Jamie end up on opposing sides. Meanwhile, Brianna and Roger deserve a break after everything they've endured. But knowing Outlander, peace won't come easily. Sophie Skelton teased that Season 8 will be emotionally brutal for their characters too. Plus, there's the growing mystery around Jemmy and Mandy's special abilities, suggesting Claire's magical talents might live on through her grandchildren, a setup that could launch a future sequel series. Unfortunately, we don't have an exact premiere date yet, but filming is well underway. Based on the production schedule, Season 8 should drop around fall 2025. And trust me, it's going to be worth the wait. And speaking of tough goodbyes, we've just learned Jenny Fraser Murray won't return for Season 8. With only 10 episodes left, the showrunners had to focus on storylines directly tied to Jamie and Claire, but fans like me can't help feeling her absence leaves a hole in the Fraser family's journey. Here's where things get even wilder. Diana Gabaldon hasn't finished the final book yet, meaning the show must craft its own ending. Sam Heughan promises an epic, emotional conclusion, but after Game of Thrones, we're all wary of rushed finales. Meanwhile, the Revolutionary War will explode onto the screen with Jamie, Claire, Ian, and William caught in its chaos. Charles Vandervaart, who plays William, teased that his character's identity is shattered, and as a British soldier, a battlefield confrontation with Jamie could be devastating. As for Brianna and Roger, after time travel, kidnappings, and near-death ordeals, they deserve peace. But Sophie Skelton warns Season 8 will mess you up emotionally all over again. Plus, Jemmy and Mandy's mysterious abilities, inherited from Claire, might set up a future spin-off. Let's start with the biggest shocker, Faith Fraser, Claire and Jamie's firstborn daughter, the baby we all mourned in season 2, may not have died after all. This completely flips everything we thought we knew. It's not something taken from the books either, which means, for the first time, we're sailing into totally uncharted waters. Katrina Balfe herself said that this twist opens up a whole other world of questions. And honestly, I'm still trying to process what it all could mean. Season 8 will not just revisit Claire's deepest grief, it will tear open that wound all over again, years later. Just imagine the emotional weight of confronting the impossible. A child you thought you'd lost forever. But the heartbreak doesn't stop there. If the show follows Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone, Jamie's life will be hanging by a thread too. In the books, he's gravely injured during battle and left to die on a remote mountainside. Claire finds him, but even with all her surgical skills, it's not enough. This time, Claire might have to tap into something even deeper. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Diana Gabaldon has been hinting for years that Claire might possess powers far beyond what we've seen. Is it possible that magic, real magic, could be the key to saving Jamie's life? If so, it could completely redefine Claire's character as more than just a healer, but something truly extraordinary. Would you love to see Claire's powers unfold? Or do you think introducing full-blown magic would change the soul of Outlander too much? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your takes. Transition, missing characters. Now sadly, we have some bittersweet news too. Jenny Fraser Murray, Jamie's beloved sister, will not be returning for season 8. Co-showrunner Matthew B. Roberts explained that with only 10 episodes left, they had to focus tightly on Jamie and Claire's immediate storylines. While I understand the decision, it still feels like a piece of Jamie's heart is missing without her. Who else will miss Jenny's fierce spirit and loyalty? I know I will. And if you thought that was nerve-wracking, here's another bombshell. Diana Gabaldon hasn't finished writing the final Outlander book yet, which means the show has to invent its own ending. Cue the collective Game of Thrones trauma. We all know how risky that can be when a show moves beyond the books. Even Diana herself confirmed that the TV ending will be different from her novels. Sam Hugan teased that season 8 will be an epic, emotional, and completely unexpected ride. And honestly, I'm terrified and excited at the same time. Transition, Revolutionary War and darker times. Meanwhile, the Revolutionary War is about to explode into full chaos. Jamie, Claire, Ian, and William are right in the thick of it. Historically, this was one of the bloodiest and most devastating periods, and season 8 won't shy away from showing that. Charles Vandervaart, who plays William, hinted that his character's identity will be absolutely shattered during these events. I'm genuinely worried about what will happen if William, still loyal to Britain, and Jamie, fighting for American freedom, ever come face to face on the battlefield. Can you imagine father and son meeting under those circumstances? It would be absolutely savage. And what about Brianna and Roger? After surviving kidnappings, near-death experiences, time travel, you'd think they'd finally catch a break. But nope. Sophie Skelton promised that season 8 will emotionally wreck us all over again. And don't forget about Jemmy and Mandy. There are hints that Claire's magical traits might be passed down to them, a twist that could have massive consequences for the future of the Outlander universe. Some fans are even speculating that this could set up a whole new sequel series focused on the next generation. Ending. Hype for premiere plus CTA. As for when we'll finally get season 8, filming is well underway and everything points to a fall 2025 release. Yes, the wait will be long, but if everything we're hearing is true, it's going to be absolutely worth it. I'm excited, I'm nervous, and honestly, I'm already preparing my tissues for the emotional roller coaster ahead. Are you ready for one final journey through love, war, heartbreak, and maybe even a little magic? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for weekly Outlander updates and deep dives. Thank you for watching. You're all part of this amazing community, and I can't wait to ride out the end of this epic saga with you. And don't go anywhere. Click the video on your screen next for all the updates from the Yellowstone universe. Stay fierce, stay loyal, and keep believing in time-traveling love stories. See you.